Hello, Juice Jitaro here from BJJ. I'm going to be analysing some more Jiu-Jitsu videos today. We had a competition this weekend called the Synergy Pro. It was the second one that they've put on. Yeah, I did quite well results-wise. However, I'm not too happy with how I actually grappled. So I'm going to analyse my videos today, have a look what's going on, and yeah, see if there's any holes that we can fix up. Now, this is my first match. I'm in the 79 kilo division. I was fighting a guy called Brett from Progressive. So I'll be referring to the people as Brett, who's on the left here, and with the coloured belt, and Nick on the right here, okay, which is me. Alright, so we'll get to it. I'm going to be doing a few matches today, so check the rest of the YouTube videos to see what's going on. Yeah. We've also got some pretty average filming at the start, a lot of shaking, and yeah. So we start off, Brett tried to shoot in, and I got him in a guillotine, finish it. I did go palm up, which I'm quite often told works better, and it did go deeper, but it definitely didn't help too much. I think, yeah, he just had his head in the right spot and was able to lift it a bit more. But yeah, so that didn't work. We end up standing up again, and we break. Brett, I believe, is fairly new, so his takedowns and stand-up game probably wasn't the best. Yeah, I probably should have shot in a bit more, tried a bit more, but his grips are very strong, and I struggled a bit with getting him, putting him off balance and being able to complete the takedowns. I've got a bit of lag on the video right now. If it keeps going, I am going to minimize it. We'll see if making it full screen helps at all. If I can pause it. Alright, that seems to have done nothing different to it. Excellent. Okay. Now Brett and I, we were both using our heads here a lot. He does have his body quite forward. I probably could have gone for a snap down or something. I do end up sort of muscling him down to turtle. I was going in for an arm in guillotine here, but it didn't quite work out. So I decided to try and roll him around. When I went for the back, he caught me in his guard. I would have preferred to go to half guard, but he just got that bottom leg in and was able to put me in guard. First thing I started doing was working on my posture and trying to get back up and to pass, but his legs were very tight, and I don't know if he had enough knowledge to really be trying stuff that would allow me to pass. So he was able to keep breaking me down. As you can see here, my posture is quite low. It's gone back up now, but it was quite low previously. And he was trying for chokes here. He did actually get it on, but not enough to make it much of a concern. He goes for the scissor sweep, but his teammates who were standing just over here were screaming it out to him, so I was able to know that it was coming and defend it. Keeps breaking my posture down, and I'm not really passing at all. Like, I'm definitely stalling. I probably should have tried to stand up and pass, or controlled the pants a bit more and tried to break the guard that way. Let me just pause it for a second. Alright, now my teammates were screaming at me quite loudly to control a hand and stand up, but I was having a lot of trouble with that, and he had quite strong grips and was able to keep breaking me down. So that was one issue that I faced there. I am trying to do sort of a standard pass here. I'm not sure if it has a technical name. It was one of the first passes that I learnt, and it served me great in Jiu-Jitsu previously, but I'm not sure if it's working as well for me anymore. And it definitely didn't work in this situation. I've got quite a good base here, and he may have been able to sweat me, but I don't know if he would have been able to complete it too well. once again, this came a lot down to me not being able to break his grips and me not being able to posture up enough. He was doing what he needed to do, but I just, was continuously stalling and not grappling too well, to be honest. I guess I made it a bit harder that he wasn't trying too many chokes or sweeps, so there weren't too many opportunities for me to really get through and to pick up on a mistake. So I guess that's something I need to look at with not counter-fighting so much as making sure they make a mistake and capitalising on it, and forcing them to make those mistakes rather than just sort of sitting there waiting for them to try a sweep or a choke. Now we sit in the guard for a bit longer. Still not too much is going on. I remember at this point I had a few teammates of mine screaming quite loudly to stand up and pass, but I think that's something I really need to work on my confidence with. I'm able to get the leg on my shoulder here. However, I really struggled to pass, and I do nearly get swept. And we do end up back in his... No, we end up standing up. And the time's done. And I believe I won that match. But only by 2 points for the takedown originally. Which is a real shame, as I know I'm much better than this guy and probably would have... should have been able to complete the match a lot sooner with either a submission or something else. Alright, that's the first video. I may do a reanalysis of this, but there really isn't too much to look at. It's... If we go back, so from the standing up perspective, I'm able to get this guillotine in, we fight for a bit, and then I end up throwing him down to the ground here. After that, I sit in his guard for quite a long time. Pretty disappointing overall, but I guess that's how it is sometimes. So thanks for watching. Check the rest of the playlist for other videos that I've done analysis on.